These rocks have been sitting in that soil for a long period of time.
Right.
Possibly before the money pit was discovered.
A possible leak tied to the curse of Oak Island investigation might have revealed something the team wasn't planning to share just yet. And if the rumors spreading online are even partly true, the season 13 finale could feature the most significant breakthrough in the island's long and mysterious history. We're talking about signs of a concealed underground space, unusual metallic signals detected deep below the money pit, and growing evidence that this entire site may have been carefully engineered centuries ago. Just when it felt like the mystery might remain unsolved forever, a surprising twist has entered the conversation. New reports surrounding the season 13 finale suggest the team may have uncovered something that could completely reshape the Oak Island narrative. Strange readings, unexplained structures, and clues hint that the long-rumored treasure might be far closer than anyone expected. If these leaks are accurate, this finale could become one of the most talked-about moments ever connected to Oak Island. But what exactly did they find? And could this finally be the breakthrough treasure hunters have chased for over 2 centuries? Let's take a closer look at what's being discussed. It starts near the shoreline, an area that may have been overlooked for years. What was once dismissed as random debris or natural formations could actually be part of an early attempt to conceal something valuable. Recent discoveries suggest that an 80-foot-deep wooden structure might connect directly to the original money pit, pointing to a much larger, interconnected system. Before the finale even airs, there's something important to notice. This season feels different. After 13 seasons, viewers are used to a pattern: dig, discover, analyze, repeat. But season 13 breaks that cycle. Instead of delivering clear answers, it leaves behind silence. Instead of building excitement, it creates hesitation. The finale doesn't feel like a celebration. It feels rushed, almost like something is being wrapped up quickly. And hidden inside that shift is a subtle clue most people might miss. Because maybe this season was never really about finding gold. Maybe it was about stopping just short of something bigger. The team returned to the island on November 5th, 2025. But what allegedly happened off-camera is what's fueling speculation now. For years, the focus has always been the money pit. Drilling, water flooding in, fragments of wood. This has been the routine. But this time, the real story might not be underground in the pit at all. It might be along the shoreline. According to a source close to production, something major was discovered during the final filming days. Not just another artifact, but a hidden chamber beneath the shore. During an episode often referred to as billion-dollar clues, the team encountered wood that sounded hollow when struck. At the time, it seemed like just another odd detail. But now, that detail might mean everything, because what they thought were irregular rocks may actually be walls. Online discussions suggest this space could connect to old European theories about Oak Island's origins. But unlike before, there may now be physical evidence to support it. This structure appears designed to withstand ocean pressure, a level of engineering far beyond what most expected for its time. The leak claims that when the team accessed part of this space, water didn't rush in as it normally would. That suggests it was sealed, possibly untouched for hundreds of years. A preserved chamber hidden beneath layers of mud and shoreline. If true, this could explain how the island's infamous flood tunnels function. Instead of random traps, they may have been part of a larger controlled system centered around this hidden chamber. The finale, according to these rumors, will focus heavily on reaching this space. But entering it isn't simple. there are serious risks. The weight of water and soil above is immense. The wooden structures supporting the area are already weakened. At one point during excavation, parts of the ground reportedly began to sink, something briefly seen in early footage. This isn't just dramatic editing. It's a real danger, and it raises a bigger question. What if the team has been searching in the wrong place all along? If the real target lies beneath the shoreline, then the money pit might have been nothing more than a diversion, a carefully designed distraction. That possibility changes everything. It connects the swamp, the shoreline, and the pit into one coordinated system. Suddenly, the entire map of Oak Island looks different. If this hidden chamber truly exists, it suggests the builders weren't just hiding treasure. They were constructing a complex underground network designed to protect it. But just as the team prepared to go deeper, something went wrong. And that missing piece, whatever it is, might be the key detail that changes how this entire story ends. Because even now, experts believe there could still be undiscovered tunnels beneath the island. And digging into unstable ground filled with hidden voids is a risk that keeps growing. While attention shifts toward the shoreline chamber, the money pit remains unpredictable and dangerous. And whatever lies beneath Oak Island may not be ready to be uncovered just yet. Every move below the surface now comes with serious danger. One wrong step and everything could give way. And according to this latest leak tied to the curse of Oak Island, that's exactly what may have happened. The money pit collapse that could define the entire season. The second major part of this leak describes a full-scale failure right at the heart of the main excavation. For Season 13, the team didn't hold back. They brought in heavy-duty equipment, massive steel casings, and pushed deeper than ever before, hoping to finally drain the area and expose what lies at the bottom. But the island pushed back. The ground beneath the money pit has always been unstable, but this time it reached a breaking point. Reports suggest the soil became dangerously weak, leading to a sudden collapse that shook everyone on site. Imagine investing years of work and massive resources into stabilizing a shaft, only to watch it cave in without warning. That's the nightmare scenario. Crew members were forced to retreat quickly as the ground shifted beneath them. Supposedly, a hollow pocket deep underground gave way, triggering a chain reaction that even put the surface machinery at risk. This could be the reason behind talk of a devastating discovery. Not because of what was found, but because the entire operation might now be in jeopardy. In that moment, the team may have realized just how fragile the island truly is. If the money pit can't be excavated safely, then reaching its bottom might be impossible. But here's where things take an unexpected turn. That same collapse may have revealed something new. As the earth shifted, it exposed another layer, filled with wood and debris. Rumors say samples were recovered immediately after the incident, and they don't match anything from previous search efforts in the 1800s. This wood appears far older. Some experts believe it could completely alter the timeline of Oak Island. And that brings back a long-debated idea. Instead of drilling small holes, why not excavate the entire area like an open mine? Fans have been calling for this approach for years. Remove everything and see what's really down there. Now, after this collapse, the team may finally be considering it. The leaks suggest they're starting to realize that smaller methods aren't enough anymore. If they want answers, they might have to go all in and remove massive amounts of earth. It's a bold and risky move that could redefine the future of the search. Right now, The pressure on the island is intense. The people leading this mission have dedicated years of their lives to it. And now, they're facing a situation where the very ground beneath them is threatening to destroy everything they've built. The finale is expected to show them at a crossroads, walk away for safety, or push forward and take even greater risks. While viewers around the world are drawn to the suspense, for those working on the island, this is no show. It's a real and dangerous situation. A collapse at depths of around 100 feet isn't minor. It can shake the entire site, cloud the water in nearby shafts, and wipe out valuable data collected over months. So now, the season builds toward a dramatic split. On one side, there's the mysterious shoreline chamber, a sealed space that could hold untouched history. On the other, the unstable money pit, constantly collapsing and hiding whatever lies beneath it. With limited time left, the team had to choose where to focus, and that decision may explain why attention is suddenly shifting toward Lot 5, because beneath their feet, something has changed, and it's rewriting the story. A newly discovered layer of wood could point to a timeline far older than anyone expected. For years, theories centered around pirates, especially figures like Blackbeard. But these new findings suggest something much older. The artifacts don't appear to be from the 1700s. They may be medieval. The team has occasionally mentioned the Knights Templar in the past, but it often felt speculative. This time, however, the leak claims there's stronger evidence. Wood samples reportedly date back to the 1300s or 1400s, centuries before explorers like Christopher Columbus reached the Americas. If that's true, the implications are massive. It would suggest a European presence on Oak Island long before recorded history says it was possible. That alone could force historians to rethink entire chapters of the past. The discussion now heavily involves Lot 5, where smaller artifacts have already been found. But the finale may reveal something much bigger, tools that weren't meant for simple digging. These appear to be construction tools, similar to those used in medieval Europe, particularly in regions like France and Scotland. Finding such tools deep underground in Nova Scotia raises a completely different question. What were they building? Because this might not be about treasure at all. Some researchers are beginning to consider a new theory, that Oak Island wasn't a hiding place for gold, but a refuge, a protected location built by people trying to safeguard something, or themselves. The finale is rumored to explore this idea more deeply, and honestly, it makes sense. After investing so much time and money, walking away empty-handed isn't an option. But uncovering a hidden piece of human history, that's still a major victory. This theory could also explain the island's complex flood tunnel system. Pirates likely didn't have the advanced engineering knowledge needed to create such precise water control mechanisms. Systems like that require planning, mathematics, and a large workforce. Interestingly, similar designs existed in medieval Europe, especially in fortified sites and monasteries. If those techniques were brought to Oak Island, it could explain the intricate network of tunnels and traps discovered over the years. And there's one group in history known for exactly that level of skill: the Knights Templar. They built massive stone structures, managed large-scale construction, and understood how to manipulate land and water. The finale is expected to present these ideas in a powerful way. Viewers may see the team gathered together, reviewing new dating results that confirm just how old these materials really are. And if those results are real, the look on their faces might say everything. Imagine the moment they realize the wood they've uncovered is more than 600 years old. That single detail could confirm a theory they've been repeating for years. that something far older than pirate treasure is hidden on the island. But this discovery doesn't just bring excitement, it brings a darker implication. If people were really on Oak Island that long ago, then they weren't just passing through, they were hiding something. And as the team digs deeper into Lot 5, the atmosphere starts to feel less like a treasure hunt and more like uncovering a long-buried secret. Almost like stepping into the remains of an ancient mystery that was never meant to be solved. At times, it even feels like the island itself is resisting. And that's where things take an unsettling turn. You can't talk about the finale of The Curse of Oak Island without mentioning the legend that's followed it from the beginning. 7 must die before the treasure is found. That line has echoed through nearly every season, hanging over the island like a constant warning. Now, according to several leaks, Season 13 edges uncomfortably close to making that legend feel real. Details are still unclear, but rumors point to a serious incident connected to the recent ground collapse. This wasn't just loose soil giving way. It was a situation that nearly escalated into something far worse. Reports suggest that members of the crew were genuinely shaken by what happened. And it makes sense. When heavy machinery is operating on unstable ground, things can go wrong in seconds. The finale may not just be about discovery, it could also serve as a stark reminder of how dangerous this search has become. In fact, there's growing talk that the situation may have drawn attention from local authorities. Some rumors even suggest officials considered stepping in to halt operations entirely due to safety concerns. Think about that for a second. After years of searching, possibly closer than ever to a breakthrough, everything could be stopped because the ground itself isn't safe anymore. Strangely, that idea lines up with the island's legend. Many fans believe there's a pattern. Every time the team gets close, something unexpected happens. Sudden storms, equipment failures, or now, major ground collapses. This season, those risks reached a whole new level as drilling pushed deeper than ever before. At the same time, researchers are uncovering new possibilities. There's increasing discussion about hidden stone pathways and underground chambers near Lot 5. Survey scans have picked up unusual shapes beneath the surface, patterns that don't look natural, hinting at structures that may have been intentionally buried centuries ago. If these chambers are real, they could explain the island's complex system of flood tunnels and layered wooden platforms. Historians are also starting to revisit old European maps and medieval records, searching for connections. Some theories suggest that secret voyages may have reached North America long before officially recorded explorers arrived. If medieval sailors, monks, or even groups like the Knights Templar made it to Oak Island, they may have built hidden chambers to protect something incredibly valuable. And that treasure might not be gold at all. It could be ancient documents, sacred relics, or objects that powerful groups wanted to keep hidden forever. What's making this investigation even more intense is the role of modern technology. Tools like ground-penetrating radar, sonar mapping, and advanced scanning systems are allowing the team to study the island in ways that weren't possible in the past. Instead of digging blindly, they can now detect shapes, voids, and possible tunnels beneath the surface. Some experts believe these scans could soon reveal the true layout of whatever lies underground. So the question still stands. Is Oak Island hiding nothing more than an old, complex engineering project? Or is there really a lost secret waiting to be uncovered? After more than 200 years of searching, the island continues to guard its answers. Some believe the treasure is real. Others think the true discovery will be a forgotten chapter of history. And then there's the biggest question of all. Does the island somehow push back against those who try to uncover it? What do you think is really going on? Drop your thoughts and theories. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives, hidden clues, and updates on one of the world's most mysterious locations.